what I consider the 10 secrets of the future of retail and e-commerce. So Retail 5.0, as I see it, are the 10 new rules as we look forward. We're looking at omnichannel. Most people know this word, but how can we make it ubiquitous? How can we make it an integral part of who we are and what we do? And how do we create the future hybrid, the phygital environment, the physical and digital basically coming together? The core messages for the future. The first rule in terms of our strategies, we'd like to make it human, behavioral, contextual, and experiential. That is one of the starting secrets of building a future as far as retail and e-commerce is concerned. I also believe that we need to go back to foundational design and the first principles thinking when we are thinking about retail. It's very personal to us and therefore it needs to happen. And the core utilities of the system, it's around relationship and need. It's around convenience and lifestyle. It's not about products. It's actually about humanity and who we are as people. Another area that we need to be looking at is the future of retail is not just our existing customers, but it's way, way beyond that. Again, building services around utility and creating a hybrid. My key message for today is stop hiring only retail experts, folks. Hire data scientists and social scientists and psychologists and so on, even musicians and teachers, because they have empathy and connection and human relationships. And this is one of the key things I'd like to talk about. And I'm sure this comment is going to come up later. Another thing is when we think scale, when we need to grow, we have to think tech, not retail. And we need to think cloud. We need to think where the supply chains are, as opposed to retail. Because I think a lot of people have a myopic view and that needs to change into what I call is 10x thinking. 10% increase, small little budget incremental work is not just going to work itself. Changing cost structures, bringing it down to near zero, marginal cost to near zero, thinking free, thinking ecosystem and platform and super apps and so on. And finally, the last two key secrets that I would see is that we need to think anything that is non-touch is going to scale. So let's look at those kinds of items as we move forward. And finally, optimizing our core, because that's what we'd like to focus on, but always 20-30% of your time, go for the edge, have courage, have vision, and build a hybrid ecosystem.